Hello, everyone. Welcome to College Study Skills 101. My name is Yesenia Capellino. I'll be your professor this term. In this video, we will be going over the introduction of what college study skills will be all about. So first, a little bit about the class. So this course is designed to teach effective college study skills. The student learning outcomes include analyzing and determining effective college study strategies, evaluate habits that can impact academic success, practice strategies, identify outside sources to assist in academic success. So it is a foundational class to teach you healthy habits to be a successful student. It is one of my favorite classes to teach because it's so foundational, and you can really use the skills that you learn in this class, not just for this class, this semester, this year, but also if you consider going further in your education, like getting a bachelor's, a master's, even a doctorate. You can really take what you learn in this class and apply it to various other places in your life. Some class norms include, and these are agreed upon behaviors and guidelines that can help create a positive and productive learning environment. So for this class, it is a class norm that you actively participate, and this includes engaging regularly with course materials, discussions, activities, making sure you are checking in the Canvas weekly. Also, timely submissions is super important. So, completing and submitting assignments, quizzes, and all other tasks by the end of the due date. And also to ensure you don't fall behind, right? Also, respectful communication. We are going to be interacting mostly through written response, emails, discussion boards. So, I do expect everyone to be respectful when communicating. Also, academic integrity, so upholding honesty, right, in all course work. I know that ChatGPT and artificial intelligence is a new popular thing, which I'm actually pro artificial intelligence, right? I do encourage y'all to use it if you need inspiration or a little bit of a push, but the moment you use ChatGPT as your own work and you submit it as your own original work, that's when it crosses the line, right? So, not just for this class, but I definitely encourage you all to be super careful about using AI, like writing papers for you all and things like that. You don't want to get into that mess. Also, self-discipline. This is an asynchronous course, which means we do not meet. It is all online. It is all based on your schedule. But at the same time, we do have due dates. There are certain milestones that you do need to reach. And so I do encourage y'all to manage your time and make sure you are balancing outside responsibilities with not just this class, but other classes that you may be taking this semester as well. And finally, the last one is really seeking support when needed. I know sometimes through online courses, things can be a little bit unclear or the expectations are not super clear. I do my best to make them as clear as possible, but if something is confusing, if something looks off, please don't hesitate to reach out and ask for support. Now we're going to go into some class expectations. So first is regular access to our course Canvas page. Participation is expected. Everything that we do will be in the course Canvas page. So again, if you have not been able to access it, if you're not able to log in, make sure that you can do that before the end of the first week, because truly that is where everything will be housed. Also, this is a reminder, this is an 8-week course. It's a 1-unit class. It is recommended that you spend approximately 2 hours weekly in this class to be successful. So we will be together now until mid-October. So just make sure that you keep that in mind. Also, each module that we go through this semester will consist of a lecture, the content that we will be reviewing, discussion posts, assignments, and a quiz. So weekly, this will be your to-do list, and every week we will have assignments or to-do list within within these items here. Also, everything is due Sundays by 11:59 p.m. except the initial discussion post. These are going to be due Fridays at 11:59 p.m. and this is to give your classmates enough time to respond. So that's the only thing that's going to be due Fridays, but everything else will be due the Sunday that follows that topic that we're covering for that week. Also, because this is an asynchronous course, having a reliable internet connection is imperative, right? You cannot be successful in this class if you don't have the technology or the Wi-Fi needed. So please make sure that that is something that you have access to. Also, our book, we will have a book for this class, but it is completely free to you. It is online. You can find the link here in this presentation, in the syllabus, in various places in the Canvas. So it's a link that you can just copy the URL, put it into Google, and it should come up. Again, if you're having any trouble accessing it, just let me know and I'm happy to support. I will also be hosting student hours every Thursday from 4 to 5 p.m. via Zoom. And that's just a space if you have any questions or you want to talk about something that we went over that week. I'm happy to meet with you all live. It's still via Zoom, but it'll be a live opportunity for us to chat. All right, so now we will review the Canvas and our syllabus a little bit. So this is what our Canvas course looks like. You'll see there are different modules in the navigation guide. You'll be able to see the home, the modules, grades, syllabus, etc. That's how you know if you see this banner with my picture and our section number and everything, that's how you'll know you are in the right class. So that is how you'll be able to navigate all of the different resources that I have for you all for this class. Oh, if you click on the syllabus button there, you'll be able to look at our syllabus, which highlights everything that we will be going over this term. You can either look at all the information through the accessible course syllabus or download it as a PDF so you can keep it in your computer as well for easier access. If you go ahead and download it, you'll be able to see, like I mentioned, the syllabus, the expectations, my contact information, all of that, all the links to different resources on campus, the link to the book, etc. you can find in the syllabus. You'll also be able to see the course activities and grading. So this does include the activities and the percentages and what your grade will be composed of. And it'll also include the class schedule. So this gives you a good idea of the week, the topics that we will be going over, what units in the book you should be reading, the assignments, and the due dates. And I do have a note there as well that everything but the initial discussion posts are due Sundays by 11:59 p.m. Uh, this is what the Canvas modules will look like. So like I mentioned, every single week there will be a different module with a topic that we will be discussing. And so this will include the overview, the lecture, the content of that topic. It will include the discussion for that week that you will share with your classmates. It will include the assignment and the quiz. So this is probably the most important thing because this is kind of like your to-do list for every single week. And that is all. I hope that was helpful to get a first glance of what the class looks like, how it's structured. But again, if anything is confusing, if anything is unclear, please, please, please don't hesitate to send me an email. I'm super looking forward to having you in my class this semester, and I hope it's helpful for your academic success. So take care, and I'll see you all in the next video.